Pretty sure we're having more fun than you guys are.
Crown Royal. Everything's more fun with Crown.
Lisa?
If you could only see she loves me, maybe you would understand how I feel this way about my love, what I must do. If you could only see her eyes can do what she says when she says she loves me. Woohoo! All right, I was starting to wonder about you guys, man. You having a good time? Beautiful place. Wonderful shindig. is a little homage to a Erie County native, somebody who went out and made it big, took some risks, and got some rewards. But you won't look back at me. And I pray that you will stay. See this day, wash it to the sea. Oh, well, you're coming free, but I'm calling you a fool. You're coming free. Slip down to Mexico and start a method with a yellow hair fool. Slip down behind the sheets, door to torn, no pills to reach you. Slip down to the airplane, start talking about what you can. Here we are again, back where we started. Slip down to the dark again, you left your silhouette on my pillow. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm right inside the night, I'm waiting for the light. Seems like I'm in love, seems like I'm always in love before. They make me free, they call me free. Yeah, yeah, free. But I call me. And now for something completely different.
Who doesn't want to be free? Perfect song for why we're here tonight. Can everybody hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? So, any people in the audience that started their own business, otherwise known as entrepreneurs? I hope you know we're here for you tonight. You're the rock stars. You're what makes Erie vibrate and grow. So welcome, enjoy, it's all for you. And I'm going to introduce you now to our infamous entrepreneurial MC, Mr. Tom DeVecchio. And thanks to the band Ever Change.
Thank you. Guys doing well tonight? Are you happy? Even though Belmondo's here? Huh? Scary, scary. Hey, I saw a couple of disruptors here, huh? Joel Duderman, where is he? Joel Duderman, where are you? There he is. There he is. Okay. Joel, good to see you. I hear you do a little technology, right? A little, just small part? Good, good. Hey, where's Sean Podorko? Is he here too? There he is, way in the back. Nice. Don't drop your beer. Okay, good. Jim Berlin, where's Jim? Where's Jim? Is he too busy disrupting other people? Huh? Well, it's good to be here tonight. You know, and I tell people, they say, hey, what are you doing tonight? And I say, well, I'm going to be emceeing the Disruptor Awards. And entrepreneurs, you know what kind of look you get when you say stuff like that? Huh? What's that? A Disruptor Award? What are you doing for that? You know, when you're an entrepreneur, you probably know that look. When you say, you know what, I want to start a business to maybe help empower the women in business. And they say, well, congratulations to you for listening and to move on and to follow your dreams, because that's what this is all about. But when it comes to entrepreneurship, it's always good to have some people that are in your corner, people who will help you out. And that's what this whole thing is all about. Now, I want to recognize some people here. First of all, our sponsors to allow this to make it possible. Many thanks to Lilly Broadcasting. We have VCG Properties, the BKD, LLP, your CPAs and advisors, Tech Tank, Junior Achievement. See, nothing but the best here, okay? I can read right off the placard. I love it, okay? Yes, Hero BX, the Fuel for Humanity, VNet, also the Entrepreneurial Learning Initiative, ELI for short, the Erie Arts and Culture, Ben Franklin Technology Partners, Penn State Barron, the Black School of Business, of course, WJET, Jet 24, the Erie Times News, IPMC, Presque Isle Downs. We thank all of the sponsors for making this event possible. Without you, we really wouldn't be here. Now, of course, with the Innovation Collaborative, it works best when you got a great board of directors, people that help you out, people that make this thing go. And I want to recognize the board of directors now. When I call your name, if you could just kind of stand up and give a little wave. Melanie Johnson, who is the Assistant Director, Community of Economic Development, City of Erie. Melanie, where are you? She's not here. Okay. Gary Lee, Director of Administration for the Erie County Government. Gary, you here? All right, there he is. Stephen Frezza, Professor of Software Engineering at Gannon University. Stephen. Okay, what's that? Okay. Aaron Green, President, Verify Services. Aaron, are you here? Dave Mosier from KMG PC. He's another board member. What's that? Where's Joy Taylor? I don't see her on here. Okay. Carl Nicolia, the CEO and President of PS Energy. Dave Cosgrove. There's Dave. All right, there's Dave. Happy man, Dave. All right. Brian Scott, the CEO and President, Express Management Group. There we go. See? Jonathan De Silva, partner McDonald, Illick Jones, and Britain. Balaji, Raja, oh, I hope I do this right. Okay. Raja Kapolan. Did I do that right? Did I say your name right? Did I do? Okay. All right. He didn't throw anything at me, so I guess I got that right. Awesome. Then Raj Parikh, I know you're here. because you introduced yourself. Okay, he's also there as well. Nice. And of course, Beth Zimmer is here. And Dr. Nathan Ritchie. And he's here, yes. Boy, they're all at that table. Okay, no wonder. I got to look over there a little bit more. Many thanks. These are the founding directors. These are the ones that make an innovation collaborative actually go and move. Okay, we want to move on here. We have our headliner, our headline speaker here, but before we introduce him, we need somebody who can be the person who should introduce him, and that is a successful entrepreneur himself. And this person who will introduce him is a president and CEO of that small little technical company that we talked about for 25 years. And after doing a little research, I found out that this person, before he was a technical...
Tom,
Yes.
we forgot something.
What did we forget?
We forgot the opening remarks. We have an extremely important celebrity or three in the audience that has promised to give us some awesome opening remarks. Mike? Mark? Chris? We really didn't plan it this way, but it works out well.
Okay.
Don't you think?
I think it works very well. Big hand, big hand. Let's give a big hand for Hero BX.
I use my glasses. No, it's all right. Hello and welcome. Hero BX is happy to kick off the first annual Disrupt Erie party. Quickly, I just want to tell you how happy to have you all here. One of the reasons I'm here is because of Pat Black, who is an entrepreneur himself, and also because my wife chose to live in Erie. But at Hero BX, we try to promote entrepreneurship as much as possible. So glad to have you all here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike Noble, president of Hero BX.
Oh, nothing else? The other guys are too shy. They're just too shy. Okay, thank you so much. And now, for the gentleman who's going to introduce our headliner, as mentioned, he's president and CEO of Velocity Net. And before he did this, he was a sales rep for Hasbro. Now, how cool is that? Sales rep for Hasbro, the toy company. Free Play-Doh. And I hear in his basement there's an arsenal of 500 Nerf guns that kids can play all the time. So this gentleman, certainly a successful entrepreneur for Velocity Net, probably one of the earliest technical companies that is a very recognizable name. Let's give a big hand for President and CEO Joel Duderman.
Thank you very much. I thought I'd be taking the stage an hour ago, so I think I'm a little inebriated at this point. But anyway, I'm going to read from my text here. As a seasoned entrepreneur, anyone will tell you that the road to success is not always paved with tales of fortune and glory. Rather, many of these stories are of humility and determination. As the personal experience I am about to recount will clearly demonstrate. Is this thing on? – 25 years ago, I started Velocity in my apartment, a flat off of East 6th Street over near Erie Insurance. After about a year or so, I had built up a small clientele that had become used to the idea that my business was being operated out of my home. And because I literally lived in my office, my hours were anytime, anywhere, all the time. Early one winter's morning, I awoke to the ringing of the phone in my living room, which doubled as my computer showroom. I thought, an opportunity for a sale. So I leapt from my bed and rushed out to answer the phone, only to run smack dab into 3 potential clients who had let themselves in while I was sleeping because I had inadvertently forgotten to lock the front door that evening. All of them were displaying what I can only describe as a look of horror on their face, as I wasn't wearing any pants. So I did what anyone young entrepreneur would do. I answered the phone because a sale is a sale. And after I had finished with the caller, I turned to my still in-shot guest and politely explained to them that I would be back momentarily. I returned now fully clothed and proceeded to sell each one of my new customers a PC. Not only that, but I did so in record time, in under 30 minutes. I think all of them just wanted to get the hell out of there. So one possible takeaway from this story is that no matter how unconventional your business methods may appear to outsiders, you just have to keep your head down and execute as your business demands it. Also, you can be prepared for anything by always being sure to wear pants. On that note, I'm pleased to be able to introduce our man who is wearing pants, Mr. Tom Rue. Tom is Chief Executive Officer of the Entrepreneurial Learning Initiative, ELI. He has over a decade of experience in entrepreneurial education, economic development, and community building. Prior to assuming the helm of ELI, Tom was Vice President of Entrepreneurship at the Kauffman Foundation, where he directed the foundation's programs addressing education, mentoring, access to capital, and fostering entrepreneurial ecosystems. Tom also led Kauffman Labs for Enterprise Creation, a school dedicated to advancing experiential-based community education. Tom has served or is serving in a variety of board and advisory capacities, including the World Economic Forum Global Agenda for Fostering Entrepreneurship. Say that 3 times fast. Board of Advisors for the Keenan Institute of Free Enterprise at UNC, Go Heels, and founding trustee for Innovation Fund America. Tom has been published and quoted in the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, and Forbes, just to name a few. He's been an invited speaker and participant in a variety of functions all over the world, including, but not limited to, the United Nations, the Pontifical Council for Justice and Peace of the Vatican, the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, the U.S. Association for Small Business and Entrepreneurship, and the Global Entrepreneurship Congress. Tom has traveled the world advising various groups and universities on engaging their constituencies in empowering potential of enterprise. We are excited that he is here with us tonight. Everybody, please help me in welcoming Mr. Tom Rue.
You know, they don't ever prepare you for how painful it is to sit through your own intro. I think you could have just stopped with, he's wearing pants tonight. And you should all be thankful for the fact that I am. Thank you, one and all. And we'll make sure our technology's up. Yes, we have the right slides. First, little housekeeping, but ever so sincerely, many thanks to the Innovation Collaborative and Beth Zimmer for the invitation to be here with you tonight and sharing and celebrating this auspicious occasion of really celebrating the folks, the activities that will really ensure the economic security and future relevancy of the region. I get a chance to do this in many, many places. You heard a little bit of that in my bio. Here's just a few of the samples. Talk about being hyper-aware of your surroundings, especially when you're doing a kind of a public discussion. The United Nations, when you address in a General Assembly, television does not do it justice. I can just tell you that. When you sit in that venue and you become aware of the fact that there are people translating your every word in real time, you become really self-aware of your words, the cadence of your conversation. You realize that certain idioms that we take for granted, sports metaphors, don't necessarily translate. Just a little piece of advice there. I use this slide only to give you some sampling of where I've been. That top right slide there, that's me in Puerto Rico working for Banco Popular. And I use what's happening there as an example because, I came earlier 3 weeks ago to the region, and Beth took me around as she does, being the force of nature that she is, to